and just throwing the live on. I I decided to call it Rule of Coolcast. That might change later, I don't know, but I kind of dig it. Kind of goes with my GM style. I'm on my lunch break again. Driving to get my Diet Coke from McDonald's because, like I said, it's a proven fact that I have a strong opinion that McDonald's Diet Cokes are the best. But oh my goodness, the line is forever. Oh well, it is what it is, as they say. But I'm oh, the last live ended abruptly. I had not thought about my phone being in direct sunlight, and yeah, it overheated, and that's what stopped the live. As my phone just stopped working and was like, you cannot use your phone until you drop the temperature of this thing. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen here. So yeah, that's why the live ended so abruptly. But yeah, so that's why the live ended. Won't have that problem today, man. There's not much sun out today. It's actually raining a little bit. But last night we had our D&D game, and it was pretty good, man. I played my fighter Goliath. His name's Rune Cloudborn. He's a Goliath with Cloud Giant ancestry. And I didn't get to do my Cloud Jaunt, my, poof and poof behind the guy and cut somebody in half. I didn't get to do it last night. But I do have these boots of, it's like, what is it? Striding and springing or something like that. Hey, Gagey. Doing a video right now. Hi there. Hi chat. Hi everybody watching. Yeah, so I didn't get to do my poof, my Cloud Jaunt for my D&D character, but I got to use these boots that like give me this jump ability. So I'm this like 8-foot Goliath wielding a greatsword, and I'm jumping through the air like a Michael Jordan and just coming down and chopping bad guys in half. I thought that was pretty cool, So yeah, there was some pretty cool moments. We have to like go through these like pocket dimensions, right? And do these like little missions and tip the balance of things in favor of good rather than evil. So it's a pretty interesting adventure. It's not your typical like, go to the castle and free the princess, fight the dragon or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. And we got into this like pocket dimension, and there's this like young married couple that is in danger of being assassinated. And so the groom had to go, south, I think, to pick up his bride, and now he's bringing her back north, and there's an ambush awaiting them. We got word, so we are trying to clear the way, give them safe passage. What's up, everybody? Everybody saying hi in the chat. How y'all doing? Yeah, we're trying to clear the way, clear the ambush. and so yeah, that's what we're about. We didn't quite get to the ambush part last night. We there was like this watchtower. We cleared the watchtower, and then we went into the basement, and there was a chest in the basement, and you got to be careful in D&D when you open in a chest, you know what I mean? And my comrade there, shout out to Mario. I didn't shout him out in the first video. I feel bad. I shouted out Ken. I didn't shout out Mario. Shout out to Mario. He's playing Kaldir. He's a drow monk, right? And he is like the drow Jackie Chan. He is just beating stuff up. He is the Jet Li of the elven world, just just busting stuff up, man. But he went over and he opened he opened this chest, and sure enough, it was a mimic. You know what I mean? And the mimic got him. Man, somebody's got their volume up. I can hear their Siri or whatever. Oh, somebody broke their arm. I'm sorry you broke your arm. Hope you feel better. Yeah, so you hearing this? You hearing this? I think they're like reading a message or something. Anyway, yeah, so we did all that. He got caught by the mimic, but we ended up beating the mimic. I chopped the mimic in two, because my character Rune is awesome like that. He's kind of simple when it comes to like everything else. It's like kind of funny, and but like you know, you want to look at him and be like, hey, there's an intellectual guy, you know what I mean? But when it comes to like battle tactics and war, like the dude knows his stuff. You dig what I'm saying? So that's my character. You know, he's not the type to like read an algebra book, but he's the type to memorize the art of war. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the type of character he is, and I dig it. I'm having fun playing him. He names, if you want to do something cool in your D&D game, it's gonna get people chuckling. You know, the people who take it super serious might not like it, but if you want to get a couple people chuckling, hey, what's going on? Everybody in the chat, what's up? Yeah, if you want to get some people chuckling during your D&D game, have a character that like names their moves when they do it. Like they swing their sword and they're like, "Oh, Cloud Breaker," you know what I mean? Or when my character Rune attacked like last night, he would like jump, and because he had those boots, like he would jump like 30 feet, and he would come down with his greatsword and he would yell, "Doom Arc!" Shout out to Sigma. What's up? Hope everybody in the chat's doing well today. Man, I am starving right now. I'm on my lunch break from work. But yeah, so that's how the D&D game went last night. We only we cleared out some bad guys, cleared out some some bad guy camp, and we cleared out the watchtower. But that's as far as we got. We didn't get to clearing out the ambush. You dig what I'm saying? That'll have to be next time. Hold on a second. No. Can I get a large Diet Coke, please? That's it.
150, the first window.
Thanks. So, I'm telling you, there's something about McDonald's Diet Cokes. I'm in love with them. I have at least one a day. You know what I mean? They just taste something different.
Anything else I can get for you?
Yeah, let me get your order real quick. You know what I mean? Chat, man. Everybody in the chat, like, y'all are super awesome. Yesterday, man, some of y'all be roasting me while I'm eating my salad. That was hilarious. Y'all are awesome. Oh man, it is raining again. I don't want to turn the wipers on because then all you'll hear is hello.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
Anything else?
So yeah, that's how the D&D game went. Starting to get rained on. So another thing I want to talk about today is obviously you can tell I have a YouTube channel. There's a lot of people out there that want to start a YouTube channel and like they don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? And not that like I'm some kind of professional and I have like a billion followers or subscribers and all this. I don't, but my channel is only like a year and a couple months old, and it's got a fair sized audience. How's it in the morning? Oh, it's not morning here, bruh. It's evening here. I'm in New York. Where you at? Yeah, so I'm not saying that, my channel's like super, huge and everything, but it had a pretty good growth for it had a pretty good growth for its first year. Dr. Fortnite Dream 53, what's up, man? Shout out to you. It had a pretty good growth for year one, and I didn't spend a penny on any promotion or anything. So if y'all wanted a couple tips about starting a YouTube channel, I thought I'd hit you with a couple. New York, bruh. Not New York City. Let me qualify that. I'm in New York State. I'm not in New York City. There's a difference, man. There's a difference. Believe me. The New York that I'm in is a completely different world than New York City. I've been down to the city though. Manhattan is I was in Manhattan and I went to Times Square, dude, and it's pretty awesome, man. I mean, like I can't think of too many other places where you can just walk down the street and then like look up and there's a dude dressed as Batman and you can go get a picture with him. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, YouTube. Like, maybe you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you just haven't taken the jump. You should do it. Just start the channel. But I got a few tips for you, okay? When you start your YouTube channel, focus on making YouTube shorts at first. Like, everybody wants to make like these big long videos, 10, 20, 30, 40 plus minutes, packing a whole lot of content into the video, and then they get like 3 views. But here's the thing. If you start off with YouTube Shorts, like, yeah, your videos aren't very long, but yeah, not using the app today. Missing out on my points.
Yeah. I keep thinking I have just like a giant thing of jelly beans.
So yeah, you want to start out with YouTube Shorts, and what you want to do is you want to make a short video between 15 seconds to a minute long. You want to make sure it's good content, usually something funny. Yeah, if you're funny, it helps. You can try to be funny like me. How you doing? Thanks. But yeah, you start with something small like that. You throw a title on it, right? And then you throw some keywords into the title that, you know, people search often that pertains to your video. If you're doing like a video on, you know, makeup or whatever, you know, throw some keywords in there like help, advice, makeup tips, whatever, you know. That way when people are searching that stuff, your video comes up, you know what I mean? And people are more likely to watch a short video or come across your video when they're doom scrolling, you know what I mean? When it's a YouTube short. So start out with YouTube shorts, and you're gonna build your audience doing YouTube shorts. Now eventually, once you got the subscribers and the views and all that, then start making the full-length videos if that's what you want to do. Or stay doing YouTube shorts, whichever. Like, YouTube shorts are really good to get your audience built, but they're not really great for like long term, because after about a day or so, YouTube shorts fall off. Like they kind of get lost in the algorithm and not really remembered anymore. So what's up to everybody in the chat? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope your weather's better than mine right now. I'm on lunch break. But yeah, start off with YouTube Shorts. Build your audience. And then you can do the longer videos. You know what I mean? That's one way to do it. I'm not saying it's the only way to do it, but it's the way I did it. And I think I'm at like just about 130,000 views, like 200 something subscribers. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me throw that in there. Why not? You know. But that's only, you know, that's if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. But this is the thing. How many times we think about doing something, right? We talk about it. We come up with ideas. Oh, this would make a great YouTube video. Oh, this would make a great YouTube channel name. Whatever, whatever. And we never actually get to doing it, right? It's all one day. One day, right? One day I'll do that. One day I'll start that channel. One day. And that day never comes, right? It's always one day later. Hit my stuff. I'm getting all excited. Getting all into it. Yes, this is a YouTube channel for awesome people that can ignore trolls, and it is for DMs and players. And I talk about D&D. I talk about other games. Let's see, in the past I talked about Cyberpunk, basic role-playing game, Universal Game Engine. Lately I've been talking about Cipher System games. So I think the next game I'm going to review is Tidal Blades, the role-playing game by Monica Games. But I'm still in an ongoing D&D game. So I talk about that. I talk about some things that I learned while I DM'd. Because I'm not DMing the current game that I'm in. I do have some ideas, man. Some 5e ideas. You know, 5e is a weird animal because it is both flexible and not at the same time. Like, it is really flexible compared to like some other games or some older editions, but at the same time, it's like once you start trying to homebrew some stuff, like homebrews like some subclasses and stuff, it can get a little challenging, I guess. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of it, but I've started thinking more on it. Sorry, I'm gonna open my salad. I know that's probably terrible on your ears. I'm sorry. But I've been thinking more on it, and like, even if I wanted to take like the subclasses now and kind of throw a homebrew spin on them, it's gonna be, I don't want to say like terribly difficult, because it's not, but it's gonna take some work. You dig what I'm saying? For example, yesterday I was talking about how I got the book Beneath the Monolith, which takes 5e, well, it takes Numenera and puts it in the 5e rule set. Okay, that's cool. So you're going to take, you know, a fighter and put him in Numenera. Okay, that's cool. But what about, like, I mean, Numenera is a billion years in Earth's future. So, like, some of the subclasses, you're going to have to at least reflavor. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, you're gonna have to reflavor some of the subclasses to make sense in Numenera. Because, like, for example, like, some of the sorcerer classes, some of the wizard classes, some of the warlock classes, they're not going to make sense in the Numenera setting. You're going to have to reflavor them. That's not terribly difficult. I mean, you're going to have to, you know, kind of spell that out with your players and stuff. So that's why I've been exploring some other games. It's not that I don't like 5e. 5e is an awesome system, and I got the 2024 books. Did y'all get the 2024 books? I'm not saying you have to, but I like them. They're in my opinion an improvement, because they had 10 years of feedback to take and update and change things. So, and they took things from, you know, Tasha's and stuff like that, and they included it right into the core book, like I think it's like the Clockwork Sorcerer or something. Like, some of that stuff was straight from Tasha's. They might have worked on it a little bit more or what have you. I don't know. I didn't look at it that close. But, I mean, to me, the 2024 books are an improvement. I mean, there's a lot of people that hated on them. Whatever. That's one thing I noticed is, like no matter what D&D does, it's going to catch hate. And I'm not hating on D&D. I like 5e. I think it's a good rule system. And, like, I mean, obviously, tons and tons and tons of people play it and know it. But at the same time, it's like, I want to try other games. I want to try other settings. I want to try other rule systems. I want to try, you know, like, Numenera is very different. But, like, shout out our Telsorian Games. They sent me Cyberpunk a while back, and I played Cyberpunk Red. Well, I ran Cyberpunk Red, and that's a completely different system and setting. That was fun though. I'm gonna eat my salad while I talk to y'all. Just like yesterday. Took a bite and didn't say grace. So, anyway, yeah, I'm not bashing D&D 5e. I'm just saying that I want to try some other things. But I had an in-person group, and I ran for them for a better part of a year. I mean, I did get burned out at one point, and one of my players DM'd for me. Shout out to Mario again. Thank you, Mario. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun playing in person and everything, but just with my family and everything, and and the fact that I wanted to try some other games, I decided to leave the in-person group. And we went on. Me, Mario, and my buddy Ken. We went online, and we're gonna do D&D for a little while, and then we're gonna do Cypher System. I think we're gonna do Cypher System in October. We're gonna do like probably like a monster hunting game, you know, for October, you know, because the Halloween and all that. So we'll probably do like a Monster Hunter Cypher game, probably like maybe borrow from Magnus Archives. I don't like things about the actual book, but maybe I'll just borrow maybe a monster, or maybe yeah, maybe probably just a monster, or maybe just some story ideas or something. But yeah, I have some issues with the actual book. But Monty Cook Games did send me a free copy of that book, and I have been, or I had been reading through it. I shifted gears, and now I'm reading through Title Blades. Everybody in the chat, what games other than D&D have you played? Thank you for saying that I'm cool. I highly disagree, but thank you. Yeah, what games other than D&D have you played? Anybody? What am I eating? I'm eating a apple and walnut salad because I'm trying to lose weight. So, oh snap! Gotta put my crunchies on there too. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. So we talked about the YouTube thing. Yeah, start with shorts. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for October. I'm gonna run that Cypher System, like Monster Hunter game. I'm gonna get all scary. There's a hello, Mike Hunt, to my fellow friend in Europe. Is that somebody you know? Is that you? That's you. What's up, Mike? Bone apple teeth? Yeah, I do got some apple in my teeth. Thank you. Games, PS5, FIFA. Listen. All right, I'm behind on the times. I don't have a PS5. I don't. I don't play many video games, man. I have a Switch for the kids. I know the Switch 2 is out though. Yeah, the Switch 2 is out. Are y'all gonna get the Switch 2? I'm not a big video gamer, so my opinion doesn't matter, but I'm not too impressed with it. But I mean, if you're a Switch dude or if you're a Nintendo guy, hey, more power to you. Anyway, I think that's all I got for today. Do y'all do any holiday type games? Like I'm planning that Monster Hunter game for October because of Halloween. I don't know. What I'm thinking about is in the Cypher System bestiary, there is. Yeah, that's what I should call this episode, right? Hunger Games. Nice one. In the Cypher System bestiary, there is a creature. It reminds me of the Gravoids from Tremors, and I might use that. Might have that like terrorizing a town, and then the player characters have to stop that dude. That might be cool. I don't know. What do y'all think? What monster should I throw in there that the players got to stop? I don't want to do something just regular like a vampire or like a werewolf, but you know, that's why I thought like a Gravoid. You know what I mean? They got to figure out how to fight this thing that's underground. Oh. Anyway, that's let's wrap it up. There's been Dusty and Dice, the Rule of Coolcast, kind of just sitting here shooting the bull with you guys as I eat my salad, trying to lose this weight and not think about buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, I miss buffalo chicken pizza. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all weather is better than mine right now. And y'all know the line. If you don't, you about to know. Hey, grab some friends and roll some dice, bruh. Let's end this thing.